Hi, folks. You know, you can get that thing straight. What? Damn, hit it quickly. Anyway, how you like my button? You know, you got a lot of people on here nowadays talking about fasting like it's something new. It's not. I've been fasting here for about 30, maybe even 40 years. I'm 72 years old. Now, when I first started fasting, I was reading on it and said, let me try it. I fasted for a couple of days. It was nothing for me to fast for one day because there were times in my life when you ain't have nothing to eat. It was involuntary. And let me tell you about my experience. This is not something I'm telling you to do. This is what I did. Now, I see a lot of people on here talking about fasting, but they're not telling you what happens to the body. Because if I'm doing something and something happened and I don't expect it, I'm going to quit. But heck with this. Heck with them headaches. Oh, no. Those missed meal cramps. That lightheadedness. There's a lot of things happen. And if you don't know what's going to happen, you be like, no, I ain't doing that. You get afraid, see. I had lightheadedness. My bowels moved differently. And yeah, when I did 2 day, then the next month I did a 3-day fast. That wasn't too bad, but I got through it. I can do a 3-day fast. Now, in fact, I do a three-day fast every month. Except for 1 month out of a year, I do a 7-day fast. Let me tell you how I got there. I had did a 7-day fast, and it was like, yeah, okay, I can see things happening, from that 7-day fast. Next time around, I did a 14-day fast. Whoa, that was a rough one. Now, this was the next year. I did 21-day fast. Whew. And, I was losing weight and I was continuing to do that 3-day a month fast. And then that, I would increase it. And I did a 28-day fast. It wasn't a 30-day fast. That's what I did a 28-day fast. And let me tell you. But let me tell you about those other ones. I'm going to go back. Some things I left out. When you do a 14-day fast, don't do it by yourself. I mean, you don't have to have nobody to fast with you. You need somebody to look out for you. Okay, if you're living by yourself, 14-day fast, you don't want to do it by yourself. 21-day fast, you need somebody to help you, because there's going to be a time when your body is going to be repairing itself. It's going to be going through some changes where you might need some help for a little while. Not that you need to take any kind of thing. It's just, yeah. And that 28-day fast, yeah, my wife helped me out a lot. She helped me out a lot. Yeah. It's rough, but it's good. It was rough for me, but it was good, and I did it. One of the things you're going to have, one of the things that happened to me when I was fasting was a lot of old scars and wounds. I started having those pains again. And what they were doing was finish healing. I guess, because I had a scar on my back when I fell off the tractor when I was young. It had gotten small from when it actually happened, but it got even smaller when I did that 28-day fast. And I had other wounds that I had. Some of the scars went away. They actually left. And I had some moles that fell off. Now, I don't know. Now, this right here was, when I did the 14-day, it was some moles that fall off. When I did the 21-day, it was some other moles that fell off. Okay, I noticed it. And, yeah, that's what happens. Your body starts healing itself. And, yeah. But I'm going to tell you, 30-day fast, your body is actually cleansing itself, healing itself, and it's good. But you just need to know, get some information. When someone says something about what happens, ask them what happens. Hey, they talk about fasting. Ask them what happens. I mean, you just sit around. You don't just sit around and not eat. You're drinking water if you're on a fast. My coffee. Hold on a minute. Let me pause this. You're not just sitting around just drinking water. You're doing normal stuff. But you don't want to go out and play basketball, running around the block. You don't want to do that. You're talking about exhaustion and stuff like that. You don't want to, especially if you're doing a 7-day fast. Just it's going to be some lazy days you're doing when you do the 7-day fast. Maybe not on the first day or the second day, but you don't want to overexert yourself at all. Because your body you're not going to be getting that energy. Now, don't get me wrong now. About the second day or the third day, you're going to be getting some energy. And you're going to wonder where that energy is from. And that energy, you're going to think you'll be able to, oh, I feel good today. I'm ready to go. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then what's going to happen is you're going to crash out. And you probably sleep longer than you want to sleep. And you be like, I ain't going to do this no more. Oh, no, I didn't want to, Just don't overexert yourself because you will crash out if you do. Make sure you take your vitals. I've never heard anybody say about taking your blood pressure or your sugar, doing your sugar. There's one thing that you can get that will check your, put it on the end of your finger and you can check your blood pressure, your oxygen level, and some of them even check your blood sugar too, without being poked or anything. Give you a general idea of what's what, right? You want to do that. You don't want to let your sugar drop too low, because that's what happens a lot of times when you're fasting. You want to monitor that. Your blood sugar. You want to monitor your glucose level or whatever, and your blood pressure, and your heart rate. Okay. Your body is going to recalibrate, and a lot of times whenever you are fasting with me, I would be getting chills, and it would just be like you were just sick, but your body be recalibrating. My body was recalibrating, and all I did was just roll with the flow and let it calibrate. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I believe that everybody's body is different and it's going to react different. Certain things will work for me, it won't work for you. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Hey, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, but it's true. It may rhyme, but it's still true. Well, I can't tell you enough about that 28-day fast that I did. I don't know if I would have stuck to it if I didn't have somebody with me. You know, things start happening, and I thought I was young again. I'm like, wait a minute. I lost a lot of weight. My wife thought I was going to leave here. And there's certain things about it she liked, but other things she didn't. But in the end, yeah. Now, let me bring you up to date about what I'm doing now. I am fasting every other day. I don't know if you'd call it fasting. I'm just eating every other day. I'm still fasting 3 days, 3 consecutive days a month, first, second, and third. I eat on the 4th day. The next day after the 4th day, I don't eat anything. I eat on the 6th day. I go like that, but because the days because there's not a even number days of the month, it rotates from month to month. Sometimes I start to fast on the 2nd day or something like that, but it's the 1st of the month. And it's great. It's a lot of times when you eat something, if I eat every day, I will be sluggish and tired, and I get tired quicker. But if I eat every other day, I have energy that day, and the day that I don't eat, I still have energy, and it's continuous. And everything passed through pleasantly. But when I eat every day, it's sluggish. It's unpleasant, if you know what I mean. When it's attempting to pass through, it needs help. So yeah, so when I eat every other day, it's a lovely day. Yeah. And let me see, what else? I know I should have wrote some notes down, but I'm always thinking about what I'm going to do, and then I never do it. So I thought I'd just go ahead on here now and tell you some stuff. I probably won't get to all of it. I'll probably think of some stuff later to tell you, but you know, I get out there since I've been doing it like this every other day. I can go out there in my garage and work, and I don't have to sit down and rest. I don't have to, but I do. But, you know, you don't have to. You can just go, go, go. That's it. I mean, I find that you working off the energy of the food you eat is not as efficient as working off the energy. You see what I'm saying? Working off your fat energy. When it converts the fat to energy, that seems like to me that's more efficient than going straight from the food process to, yeah. I don't eat after 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't eat before 12 o'clock. I only eat one meal. And it's after between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I don't eat any snacks. Oh, I want some though. But yeah, I don't eat any snacks. I eat it all at one time, slowly. I'll just sit down, take my time, eat that meal. I don't drink water with my meal. An hour before I eat, I don't drink any water. Hour after I eat, no water. I let it just go down and digest. You know, get it started before, I drink any water. And since I don't eat after 6 o'clock, the food's well digested. It's not completely digested, but I don't have a hard night sleeping on a full stomach. And I can even tell, like, when I have movie night, if I eat popcorn or something like that, I can tell the difference in how I sleep. See, even with just popcorn. So I try to get that movie in the evening before 6 o'clock if I'm going to eat anything. Otherwise, I'll just watch the movie and not eat any popcorn. The worst thing people did was go out, have an 8 o'clock dinner or supper or whatever you call it, and eat out and go to the movies. Okay? At 8 o'clock. You go, you eat out, you go to the movie and sit there for an hour, hour and a half, and then what? Go home, go to bed, or do what you do, and then go home, go to bed. Yeah, that's bad for your health right there. It was bad for mine because, once you get up in the age, you can't be doing all that ripping and running and going on. No, you don't want to do that. Well, that'll be it for now, I guess. You go ahead and, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I did it. I'm 72 years old. I don't take any medicine. I'm not on any medication whatsoever. I'm a true believer in let your food be your medicine and let your medicine be your food. I'm a true believer in that now. I wasn't before, but yeah. The food you eat will take care of you if it's the right food. Like I said, I'm not on any medication. The only thing I might take is when I'm if I come down with something. I was checking the other day, and I had some NyQuil in there. That NyQuil is 3 years old. 3 years old, it's been that long. So, hey, I will, if I come down with some kind of a flu virus or something like that and I can't sleep, I'll take some NyQuil. But as far as being on medication to sustain, nah. I'm not that person going to get those prescriptions every month or whatever. So, okay, if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I'll be glad to answer them.